Good evening, Gun Freak Nation. It's the president, uh, T Electric, and you know, I've been had a lot of my fellow Gun Freak Nation citizens text me and email me about my thoughts on the Greenwood Park mall shooting. I would like to say that the the civilian, the legally armed civilian, is a hero. He's a hero. From the reports that I've seen, is that he took this funky ass savage, this crazy funky ass savage out at 40 yards. So he's a fucking hero to me. And the crazy part about it is, I bet you that mall was a no gun zone. Just like these movie theaters and, bars and restaurants and shit, man. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if they don't have metal detectors, if I was you, I would still bring my gun with me. My gun would still be on me, because those no gun zones ain't nothing but death traps. Now, what they got to say about that? What if he would have obeyed their no gun zone policy? More people would have died. You know why? Because he was a good guy with a gun. But you're not going to see the media, these leftist, anti-gun media, or the president or any of them assholes, speak on it. You know why? Because they have an agenda. And that's to push that goddamn, this stupid ass gun control bullshit. They got an agenda, man. They have an agenda. So you're not going to hear, where's the president, speaking on this hero that who knows how many people that could have lost their lives. I mean, 3 people was killed and I think like 5 injured. And rest in peace. My condolences go out to the family of the victims, to to all of the victims, especially the ones that lost their lives. But you don't see that being pushed at the top of the in the news media and the news cycles. You know why? Because it goes against the narrative. It goes against, you ain't gonna see Biden or anybody else talking about it, because it goes against their agenda with their anti-gun, gun control policies, man. This fucking savage, I hear that he had 2 AR-15s and a pistol and over 100 rounds, and he was took out by a legally armed American citizen that had the choice to either fight or take flight. And this hero decided to fight back. Enough is enough. And we all got to have that motherfucking testicular fortitude to be able to have it in our mind to take these funky ass savages out, because they fucking going wild, they going fucking crazy, and they just running amok. If only them fucking cowards in Uvalde, Texas, at the school, if only they had the fucking balls to stand up and stand their ground and take out that evil fucking savage that murdered those 19 kids and 2 teachers. They need to take some lessons from that law-abiding, legally armed American citizen. They need to take, some points from him. Because he had the chance to grab his girlfriend and get the hell out of there. But he chose. And he got that funky ass bastard from 40 yards. He emptied 10 rounds into his stinking ass. And that's what the motherfucker get. And that's why I say it need to be more and more and more and more of us armed. Because guess what? An armed society is a polite society. Maybe some of these funky ass fucking savages will think twice next time when they decide to go somewhere and try to shoot it up. That motherfucker figured that wasn't nobody gonna be in that food court at that fucking mall armed. Boy, did he get a surprise. He got his ass. Because that fucking savage in there with his AR shooting at people he didn't expect to be shot back at. He didn't expect that shit. He didn't see it coming. My legally armed fellow citizen got the drop on his ass. And that's what we all need to do. Hell, I would have did the same thing too. Motherfucker, I see you coming in with a fucking AR. Even still, it's a risk, but I'm willing to take that risk before I see innocent people slaughtered. You see what happened in Uvalde. You see what happened, right? You see what happened when they didn't stand their fucking ground, the fucking cowards. Them kids was left to bleed out over a fucking hour. Fucking cowards. They need to be locked up in jail. But also, same thing in Buffalo. Maybe if it would have been enough people, armed, maybe it would have made a difference. It was only one armed security guard, and this motherfucker, this savage, had on body armor. Thank God that at that mall, that funky ass savage didn't have on no fucking body armor. But I applaud the young man. I hear he's 22 years old or 20 or something like that. Brother, you are the Carl Rittenhouse of 2022. You a fucking hero. You a hero. Matter of fact, you even bigger than him because, I ain't mad at him. He did what he did in self-defense to save his ass. But you, sir, you didn't have to do that. You could have just ran out that motherfucking mall. Like I said, fight or flight. You decided to fight back. And that's what Gun Freak Nation is all about. Not taking no bullshit. Staying ready for these stinking ass savages. We under attack. Not only are we under attack from the savages, but we are under attack from this fucking unjust ass government pushing these unjust ass gun control bills, man. They don't push it. They pushing another so-called assault weapons ban through the Congress, and now it's up to the Senate to pass it. I pray that the Republicans don't go in cahoots with them and go ahead and pass it. What the fuck is that going to do? What the fuck is that going to help? The only people that it's going to hurt is us law-abiding citizens. You think a criminal give two fucks about assault weapons ban? They're going to celebrate that shit because it makes us more likely to be victimized if we can't get our hands on something. Like I said, if the criminal got it, I want it, or something even more deadlier, more powerful. You know what I'm saying? I want it. If they got it, I want it, because I want it. God damn it, I want to be able to defend my family, defend my life, defend my family, defend my house, my home. So, thank God. But it's a damn shame he won't, the hero that stopped that fucking savage from committing another mass shooting, he won't get the key to the city. He won't be recognized for the heroic act that he did because it goes against they twisted ass agenda, man. The fact of the matter is, all of us should be armed. If we not no criminals, if you don't have a record and you and legally you can own a gun, you can buy a gun and own a gun, everybody should have a right to defend themselves and carry. In my opinion, I bet you a lot of those fucking mass shootings, the margin would go down there. And guess what? It's a bunch of other crazy ass savages out there that's going to do the same thing. But guess what? They might think twice about going to a mall now after they saw what happened with with that fucking savage getting gunned down. He put 10 of them in him. And I'm so glad that he did. So can you imagine what would have happened if that law-abiding citizen wouldn't have been there at the mall at the right time? Man, instead of 3, it might have been 30 dead. Listen, y'all. I love y'all. We have to be sheepdogs. Sheepdogs. Because there's a lot of sheep out there that's brainwashed. You know, these fucking Democrats, these anti-gun left-wing Democrats have brainwashed a lot of our people. And they think the answer to having peace and stuff is giving up their freedom, giving up their Second Amendment freedoms for peace. Giving up your gun is not the solution to solving, making the crime go away and making these savages go away. That's not the solution. The solution is manning and woman the fuck up and getting you a gun, get the proper training, get to the range, so when you do, because it's just a matter of time when the savage try you. And when they do, send they funky ass to Funky Town. It's just that simple. Send they stinking asses to Funky Town. But those are my thoughts. That guy, he is a hero. He took that motherfucker out. He did better than the fucking police. Especially them bitch ass cowards in Uvalde. If that incident and this incident right here don't tell y'all to not be, the still not be armed, I don't know what else to tell you. But it's only a matter of time before it get to knocking at your door. We living in some turbulent, crazy ass times, people. And I want y'all to be ready. I want y'all to be prepared. Because when it come knocking at your door, you know what the fuck to do. Send their stinking asses to Funky Town. I love every single one of y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We over 16,000 Gun Freak Nation, and we only gonna grow and only get large. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Somebody told me, say, T, cut back on the cussing, man. Cut back on, the harshness and the cussing and all that bullshit. I said, never, brother. I gotta be me. I gotta keep it 100. I gotta keep it real. You understand? He's like, but T, you'll probably have 100,000, subscribers. I said, I don't give 2 fucks about that. Number one, I don't see my people as subscribers. It ain't about subs for me. I try to, listen. I would rather have the 16,000 that I have right now because they fucking loyal and they know what to do. Then I would rather have, I'm gonna say it like this. I've seen plenty of YouTubers that got up in the hundreds of thousands. And when they release a video, man, they ain't even got 12 comments on there. You know why? They got the 100,000 subscribers, but their audience is not engaged with their content. Me, I love seeing all of the comments, and I make sure I return every one of them. I reply to every one of them. You understand? See, the thing of it is, quality over quantity. You feel what I'm saying? I love every single one of y'all that subscribe, and you are a citizen of Gun Freak Nation, and I ain't changing not one goddamn thing. I'll never change. Y'all love me for me, and I love y'all for y'all. You hear me? I love y'all. Gun Freak Nation, y'all is a blessing to me. Y'all stay armed, stay savage ready, and like I said, when that savage pounce on you, send that funky motherfucker to Funky Town. I love y'all. Salute.